Wow, wiggity wow blow people. We've got a tutorial for how to get the new Kvostov exotic primary assault rifle. There is an exotic quest for it. We're going to run through the steps. It's fairly easy to do, it's just a little bit long, a bit of a grind. So the first thing you're going to do to start the quest off, we're going to go to patrol on the Plaguelands, and you're going to follow where I go. Now I have fast forwarded it, but you should be able to follow it. You can slow it down on YouTube if you need be, but it shouldn't be too hard. You can clearly see where I'm going, and the whole point of this is we are going all the way back to where the game first started. I'm talking about year one, when the ghost awakens you at that section. We're going to go all the way back there, through everything that you've known before. It's just covered in snow. These cunts, fuck you very much for blowing up my vehicle. Also, remember this area, because the last step of this quest, you have to go back all the way to here. So as you go through the divide, we're going to go left, but on the last step you need to go right. Just remember that, just in case you don't know where it is when I skip to that. We're going to speed this up again. As I say, we're going back to that first ship, that first area when you started, and there is now a ship there as a ketch parked up. Once you get there, there is a bunch of enemies. You fight through them. There's no enemies in this because I fought through them, and then I wanted to make it. I'm not going to fight through them and slow that down. It'll be chaos. Make sure you got a splicer key to open up this door. You should have. You should be getting loads by now. And again, just keep pushing through all the way until you get to the starting area. Obviously, there is a big catch there. Now, as I say, fight onto the catch, and once you get onto the catch, right at the back, there will be a chest. And that chest will hold the schematic for the Kvostov, and that is basically the first step. So that's the first step. The next step is that we're going to go back to Phil Winter's peak, and go and speak to Shiro, and he's going to give us the next step. Now this is basically going to find weapon parts stashed around the fucking gaff. We're going to go back to patrol on the Plaguelands and just follow exactly where I go again. I'm going to speed this bit up, but you can see where I go. There's the trouble with this, it's an easy exotic quest to do, but there's a lot of back and forth from going through long fucking places. They do actually make you go through a lot of the places you did when you first started the game, like at the beginning when we went all the way back to the start. They do that because they try to get a bit emotional at the end with you and your ghost having a fucking moment. It's quite good. Anyway, you follow this through here, and this is where you're going to find the first weapon parts. This is the Sepix Prime mission. Now, once you get this piece, you're going to push further through the Sepix Prime mission, so just follow where I go and you'll get the second piece. Now, if you remember the beginning of this video where I said that remember this spot in the divide, because we're going to go left, and at the end you need to go right. Well, that's going to be coming up shortly. But push through further, it's where I went there, and you'll be able to get the second weapon pieces. Once you've done that, you're going to go head all the way back to the divide, and instead of going left at the start when we first started the video, you're going to go right. We're going to speed this up again, and again you're going through all the sections that you first went through when you first started this game, and you get weapon pieces there. Right, once you've got these weapon pieces, all we need to do now is just go back into patrol anywhere you want. Go around shooting all the ads, and you get the Kvostov manual pages. These don't drop as fast as, if you used to do patrols. You get the drops there, they drop quite a bit. These tend to drop a little bit slower, but they do drop, and all you've got to do is patrol on the Plaguelands, go around, get as many kills as you can, tear some shit up. Once you've got enough, I think it's 15, you will complete the quest, and then you head back to Phil Winter's Peak to speak to Shiro, and he will give you the last mission. And this is an actual mission. So it shows you the objective. It's down the bottom there, and the objective is just to kill him. And once you've killed him, that's it. You're done. You're done and dusted. You've got the Kvostov exotic assault rifle, which is very good, by the way. We'll have a look at the perks and all that and see what you've got. Now, once you've killed him and you've got the weapon, the mission doesn't end. You can continue the mission. It will ask you to go all the way back to the start again. Where the big ship is. Look at this. Look, it's even got the cracked screen. One of the perks is that you can actually change it so the screen's not cracked. So yeah, the mission doesn't end, and it tells you to come here. We'll look at the perks quickly and show you what it's got. I can't. The gun's sick. So you've got the standard scope, which is cracked, and then obviously you've got one that's not cracked. Obviously you're going to use the one that's not cracked, I don't know. It fires in 3 modes: automatic, burst fire, and semi-auto. Wow. Braced frame, rifled barrel, and hammer. Look at those. Oh god, those perks. Counterbalance as well. Jesus Christ, the gun is unbelievable. And then you've got this. At the moment it fires in 450 RPM. You can set it to 900 RPM, but then you can change the firing mode, whether it's auto or semi-auto. So you can mix it up, and then you're gonna have different. Oh mate, you can just you can tailor the gun to however you want. That is my go-to gun. I cannot wait to. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck some shit up with that bad boy. Anyway. You're going to want to push through all the enemies, and then you're going to go back to the fucking shit that's up there. Remember, this is the area where the ghost first found you at the beginning. Once you've cleared all the enemies, you go to this objective, and they do this really nice and emotional thing that I think was really good. So anyway, I hope you liked the video. I'm going to shut up now, and I'm going to let you feel the vibe with this emotional shit. It's quite good. Peace.
Hey, take a look at that view. Can we swing over there? Every ghost is born knowing that we have to find our guardian. We don't know what they look like. Not on the outside, anyway. On the inside, I'd always known who you were, and that together, we could be something more. When you think about everything we've seen, everything we've done, I feel like I made the right choice. We should let Shiro know how it went out here. Let him admire his handiwork. And thanks, you know, for being my guardian.